One of the biggest scams to all the breeders and all the breeds and all the people that somehow, because I guess we all come super rookies when we get into dogs and we don't know exactly what is quality, and we start to learn about whatever breed it is that you get into from someone that has already a dog, or someone that has some sort of a name, and we feel that the person has knowledge. And if you run into what is called someone that's not really well versed into the breed, into deep knowledge, you'll run into a dog that comes from a pedigree from show dogs most of the time. And depending on what is the function of the dog, you probably, it will be very rare that you just enter the first time into the highest level. Very rare that you want to get a shepherd. Most of the time you're going to run into a show shepherd. You're going to get a dog Argentino, you run into a show doggo Argentino. And what is the difference between show dog Argentino and now they call them working dog Argentino? The fact is that the show dog didn't exist. The fact is that the dog that exists didn't have a standard. It was a man and a group of men that created a dog. They created a dog that it was working for the particular function of the dog, and not what is called the working dogs of today, but the functionality of the dog. And most breeds got developed through a working process. The working process is a framework that the breeders of that particular breed, were not show dogs, that were just dogs that were being developed, use these dog to be developed within the functionality and qualities they want. A pointer to be a pointer, a retriever to be a retriever, and so on and so forth. The American Pit Bull Terrier has literally dual personality because the famous twin brothers, courage, which is from you need to have the courage to fight, and which inspires men as well, and the twin brother, which is loyalty. So we attracted as men, we attracted for the high level of courage, the high level of loyalty. And then as times changed and people can fight dogs, or they're not fighting dogs to develop the breed, then you have left, if the dog is quality from a top elite man, then you have a dog that if he has the quality to be a dog of courage, the twin will be attached to it to be a dog of loyalty. And that makes the American Pit Bull Terrier a very versatile dog. And so, but how is it that many breeds, I was looking at a chart of Dobermans. It started with a man that developed the Dobermans, that's what they got the last name, and it started being developed in these Doberman, and all of a sudden someone in some registry decided we are going to recognize, look at these desk people, we are going to recognize this dog as a new breed. And you might think they're doing them a great favor, they're going to make the dog popular. And what they do is destroy the dog. How they destroy the dog? They come up with their own ideas. People from the desk, totally rookies. They start, I like him like this, and you can see the chart how the breed was one way, and all of a sudden the angulation, everything else got destroyed because registries, clubs, and so on and so forth. And so you go and you see the dog Argentino, and you have a dog that's a show dog. And I've seen real dog Argentinos, and they're very difficult for you to make one a pet because they have an aggression towards pigs, and they're very difficult to make them a pet. Not every dog, and that's what makes the American Pit Bull Terrier so great, that there was a personal involvement with the pit dog that make the dog such a great dog. It was just a perfect occasion in the United States, being open range, the laws, and so on and so forth. And there were no other dogs involved. It was one-on-one. That one-on-one thing created a great dog. It created something special. But I want you to know that that registrations and the so-called kennel clubs, they take a breed, they create a standard, and they think they know. Like, oh yeah, we create a standard for the dog. Yeah. And the bullies is very sad because they're not even supposed to be a breed or anything else, but registries bomb rushing to give them a registry so the owners can have a toy to play with, and you can go to shows and win ribbons, and there's profits turning on the registrations, there's profits turning on the dog shows. But the breed is a freaking mess, and I feel bad for the owners because I couldn't be one of those guys, really. that's why I feel bad about the owners of bullies. Really, the grand majority is not their fault. The breeders are just, some of them are just nice guys that just don't know shit about life and about dogs, and they're confused, and some of them are good guys that just got tricked into it. I could have been tricked into it. I actually owe that fact that I didn't get tricked to the dog that I have, Bruno Boy, and the fact that a man, Ralph, I owe him the fact. I really do. And I thank you. He's in heaven. He died, and he passed away. It's called in English. And I'll say thank you so much for telling me what was an American Pit Bull Terrier, and not so I didn't go with a bully, because in 1990 I almost did. So dog shows, I'm sorry guys, I really, it's fun for the children to go, and I support in American Pit Bull Terriers the idea of show dogs, although it's highly corrupted, and it's sometimes not even the registry, it's just the humanity. Whenever you involve humanity, you destroy everything. So with that being said, it is all working dogs with the softest human being, with a softer man, with a more liberal society. All dogs eventually will become mutts. God bless you. My name is Chico Lopez. Take care.